We were just saying we're both going to have our entire day's worth of caloric intake in the next 15 minutes. So hang in there with us. We are in the midst of Hispanic Heritage Month, and we are celebrating the best way possible with some yummy food.
Our next guest started his own catering business in Miami when he was just 19 years old, and that led to becoming a finalist on the TV show Food Network Star and Star Salvation. He was also featured on Chopped.
What hasn't he done? Chef Chris Valdes is now a cookbook author and the host of Que Delicioso on the Roku channel. He's joining us now in the studio. Chris Valdes, welcome to New York Living.
I'm so excited to be here. Buenos dias.
Buenos dias.
Buenos dias.
If he started when he was 19, how old? I mean, gosh.
19 and a half? You don't look much older than 19.
I'm so old. I'm 32. No. You know what? It's age is just a number, and you know what?
Right.
You need to make sure that you're young and you're feeling yourself, and what's inside is what matters the most. And how do you do that? With some good food.
Yummy. Yeah. I'm here for all of this. So you have a lot going on this month and next. You're participating in the New York City Wine and Food Festival?
Yes, and I'm super excited.
Tell us about it.
Well, it's an organization that's going to raise all this money with the one thing that we all have in common, which is food, by doing all different types of events around the city, and then all of the proceeds go to God's We Deliver, which is an amazing organization that has done some amazing stuff here in New York City and promotes, health and whatnot for everyone around. So super
Hazel,
excited.
have you ever been to the Wine and Food Festival?
Yes, I have.
And?
Well, as a reporter, so I didn't get to really partake in everything.
Well, now he's bringing it to us.
It brings a tear to my eye.
You know, if you remember what you did the last Wine and Food Festival, you didn't do it right. You didn't do it right.
I know.
So this is
today.
Well, so we're going to celebrate some Hispanic heritage, and what better way than to start your morning with Hispanic food. So we're going to start with a typical breakfast. We have some croquetas, but of course I don't like making anything typical, so I made my Serrano ham and gorgonzola cheese croquetas with guava sauce. So you have the ooey gooey, you have the saltiness of the ham,
May we?
and then you have the guava.
I try it?
Then yeah, go for it. So and then something else that we have is our empanadas, and how's that?
Delicious.
Oh, my
and you have to make sure you get some of that guava sauce.
I'm trying to pace myself here.
So
itty bitty right. So good.
If you want something on the healthier side, I have these guava and cheese fried empanadas, and healthier for me at least.
Side.
But this is something that usually when my brother comes, he's been losing weight and he's starting to look better than me. So I'm like, hey, would you like some guava and cheese empanadas? So this is the perfect meal to make, and it's made with 3 ingredients. So you could use, and this one you could totally cheat on, by using store-bought dough, and then you just cut 1 slice of the cream cheese, and then you do 1 slice of the guava paste, and then you do a little fork it method. So when you fold it in half, and you can start trying it if you'd like.
I thought you'd never ask.
And then you fold it in half like this, and you close it.
Oh, like a little envelope.
Like a little envelope. I like that. And this is great practice for Christmas time now that it's coming.
Yummy.
And this is something typical that we have for breakfast, for snack, for dinner. During the holidays, it's very popular. So we close it like this, and then we just press down, and we fry it. It's super easy to make. So,
how many of those do you think you've made in your lifetime?
Oh, too many. But I think I've had more in my belly than what I've made. And my mom, like every now and then, if we're having an off day or something, she'll just bring out a tray of these, and that's how we like starting the morning in our household. A favorite here is the Ropa Vieja. So it translates into shredded clothing or old clothing. Old shredded clothing. So, but it doesn't taste like old clothing. And
I hope not.
Good for us.
Typically, we serve it with some rice and some maduros. But at my house, I usually like people standing up when we're doing little parties. So I get these little cocktail glasses.
I love that idea.
And I add the Ropa Vieja, the rice, the maduro. But just to make it different than your typical meal, I put a little hint of my signature garlic aioli sauce
on top.
And it's just the most beautiful and portable.
You know what I love about this idea is that there's a tendency to overeat right away. So by the time you get to this, there's no room for dessert, nothing, right? So this is like 1 serving per person, and you can get to it all.
Well, and you can be social. You can walk around it.
Cheers. Look at that. And you know, this idea actually, I started it in my catering company because people are like, you know, we don't want something formal. We don't want to overeat. What's in between? So I'm like, we start with some hors d'oeuvres, and then this is something that's, you know, in between. It's not too heavy. It's portable.
Do you mind if I steal this idea?
You could take it. It's yours.
I feel like this should happen.
We have nothing to eat it with, so unfortunately.
Well, there is this fork.
You know,
but,
I'm going to use my little. Oh, go ahead. I'm listening.
Lose your little spoon. Okay, you also have, after the Ropa Vieja in its gorgeous little vessel.
And it's still warm, by the way.
Ceviche.
We have some a shrimp ceviche here, and this right here is heaven. And look at that magic of television.
We have, there you go, so you shall find.
Look at that. So we have our shrimp ceviche, and we have some toasted corn there, which is also in Peru is just enjoyed like this as a little appetizer, which is going to add some texture to the whole thing. And I love blending in some ginger, some celery, some pepper, and then I use the liquid that I poached the shrimp in to add some of that shrimp in our sauce. So it's just one of my favorite things, and then the cilantro is going to brighten up those flavors along with the peppers and the onions, and it's just delicious. So if you want to try that, it's right here.
I want to try all of the things. This is an interesting presentation because normally when I've seen ceviche, it's in like a glass situation.
Yes, so you could serve it like this as a whole, and a lot of people have this as a starter. I also use the little same cup method, and I'll use little shot glasses. And I'll put a few pieces of shrimp with some of the liquid, and I'll top it off with the toasted corn for the texture, and so it's just it's amazing. And what I love about all of this is that it does what food is supposed to do. It brings everyone together in the dinner table and talking about these flavors, and and that's what it's about.
I would do no talking at your party. Because I'd be eating the whole time.
That's good.
That would be me too.
Well, most of the time when people meet me at these food events, this is me. So that's a good sign.
What are you looking forward to the most for this big event in New York?
What I look forward to the most is bringing my Hispanic background to the city and just sharing more of it. I think especially in today's day, it's very important to remember where you came from, and it's very important to continue to share that, because where you come from and who you are is the most beautiful thing that you could offer anyone and everyone. So that's what I hope to do, and that's what I do every year for the past 3 years.
Love it.
Well, I'm so proud of you and your success, and I think it's beautiful that you continue to share your heritage with others. Basically, your family.
That's right.
A lot.
I'd love to invite you both to the festival with me, and that way we could do it the right way.
The right way.
Well, it's going to rain, so.
It doesn't matter.
It's indoors.
Well, you know what? Oh,
well,
because there's a meet and greet.
It's like 3 weeks away.
Oh, it's 3 weeks away. I think it was this weekend.
And there is a meet and greet as well that you're doing.
I'm doing a meet and greet as well. Thank you so much. At the William Sonoma in Columbus Circle. That's Saturday the 14th from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. So, and I'll be cooking some of the meals that I'll be making at the festival, and we'll also probably be drinking together with the crowd until everyone kicks us out.
And how proud your family must be of you, too.
You know, we grew up in a family restaurant, and we lost everything.
Oh, my goodness.
And it was like restarting. So throughout my journey, for me, it's been a little thing of just making my inner child happy while telling my family, you know, things weren't perfect, but look at us now. And I think that's what we try to do. And, you know, we just try...
one foot in front of the other.
To do what every Latino strives for, to be a better version of themselves and to make their family proud.
Making us proud, too, in addition to your family. This is delicious. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
We got to make our way over there.
I know.
We're going to tell everybody we know you.